It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense. Now Jones throwing on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete on a deep ball.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Well, with Saquon Barkley, you often think of the elusiveness, the quickness, but he can definitely run with purpose as well, and he's able to shed a tackler there and continue on.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. Oh, he bowls over him.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
17 more yards on that as they keep the drive rolling. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Now Jones. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Throwing Jones. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hill.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Tough to imagine any team wanting to give a player like this up in a trade. I know they're happy to have him.
It is amazing, isn't it? But we have seen big-time guys change teams. Jimmy Graham, Brandon Marshall, and their new teams are really excited to have them because they provide big-time targets.
2nd and goal from the 1. Back to throw. Jones looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down cut.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
They go play action here on first down. And right away he lost the football. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the sign.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Daniel Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. A nice tiny little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown.
How in the world is this happening?
Taking away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Carr now on 1st down. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. That's complete to John Ross. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. (21-0) our score after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He hits Adams, complete. Touchdown Raiders. Davante Adams, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. This will be fielded inside the 5. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
And he'll get a couple up to the 29. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. A first down carry for Barkley. And some room to work. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. And another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Gano for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Raiders offense ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Buying time. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Jones. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jared Cook, his 1st touchdown of the new season.
And the Giants are able to add on to their 1st half lead.
Gano the extra point, and the round is on here in this 1st half. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it's Jared Cook who finishes it off with a touchdown.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
From the 6. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out.
This offense hoping to do better than last drive. Remember, they had the fumble that set up the short field, and then they gave up the touchdown CD.
And so many people.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. On play action, it's Carr.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a play fake. Carr. trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
148 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Jones throw caught by his receiver Hill.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
16 more on that one and another first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Giants have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the route is on here in this first half. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. From the 38, Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. Again, it's Carr. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd. Carr. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The kick by Carlson is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
But trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First the forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
Pass midfield, look out. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Gano the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Well, second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. 20, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Gano now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. To throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Shotgun now for Carr. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Ninth play of the drive now on third and a country mile. From the gun, it's Carr. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Azeez Ojulari
able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for...
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. It's complete to Cook. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So a good grab there, and here's a guy, he had to learn the offense quick, just picked up as a free agent earlier this week.
And usually there's a connection, isn't there? A past coach, someone from the front office who knew him from before and thought that he could help this team.
172 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
But that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
3rd and 2 and a good quarterback sneak. I know they got it. I have to believe the head coach has said, this is 4-down territory for us. We're going to try and pick it up no matter what.
I'm thinking the same thing because sneak, you only think inches, a foot, maybe 2 full yards. That's tough to get done.
Yeah, normally 3rd and 2, that's quarterback draw, not quarterback sneak.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Jones keeping it on the sneak.
And he will have a Giants first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. And Jones going to keep once more.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Gano for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Now Carr. Back to Renfro again, complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.